February 12th, 1993. A 2-year-old boy named James Bulger vanishes from a shopping center in England. CCTV footage shows him holding hands with two older boys. What happens next will shock the world. This is the story of one of the most heartbreaking and disturbing crimes in modern history, the murder of James Bulgar. James Patrick Bulger was born on March 16, 1990, in Kirkby, Merseyside, England. Known affectionately as Jamie, he was a bright, cheerful toddler with big eyes and a gentle spirit. On that tragic day in 1993, James was with his mother Denise at the Strand Shopping Center in Bootle. She looked away for just a moment, and in that moment, James disappeared. Surveillance footage would soon reveal the chilling truth. Two boys, later identified as Robert Thompson and John Venables, both just 10 years old, were seen leading James away. For over 2.5 miles, they walked him across Liverpool, through crowded streets, a canal, even stopping to speak to passersby. No one stopped them. Some thought they were older brothers. Others assumed the toddler was misbehaving, but none could have imagined what was coming. The boys led James to a railway line in Walton. There they tortured him, brutally. They threw stones, kicked him, hit him with bricks, and used an iron bar to inflict fatal injuries. James sustained 42 separate injuries. The final blow came when they laid his body on the train tracks, hoping to make it look like an accident. A passing train severed his body in half. He was 2. The discovery of James's body sparked nationwide outrage. Forensic investigators combed through the area. At the scene, they found a blue paint stain, the same paint found earlier at a nearby store. They matched it to surveillance footage from the mall, narrowing in on 2 young boys. Eventually, police received a tip. A parent had recognized John Venables in the CCTV footage. Soon after, both boys were arrested. The trial of Thompson and Venables began in November 1993. They became the youngest murderers in modern British history. The courtroom was packed. The public was furious. And the details of the crime? Unimaginable. Prosecutors described how the boys had planned to abduct a child that day. James was not their first target. They had attempted to lure another child just hours earlier. In the end, the jury found both boys guilty of murder. They were sentenced to be detained at Her Majesty's pleasure, an indefinite sentence for minors. They were 10 years old. The nation was in shock. How could children commit such a crime? Newspapers published their names and faces. Protesters demanded justice. And James's mother, Denise Fergus, became a symbol of enduring grief and resilience. In 2001, after 8 years in juvenile detention, both boys were released under new identities, given lifelong anonymity. This decision split the country. Some believed they had served their time. Others said justice was meh. In 2010, John Venables was arrested again, this time for possessing child abuse images. He was returned to prison, but his identity remained protected. Many argued, did the system fail again? Was he truly rehabilitated? The secrecy surrounding his case reignited public anger, especially from James's family. James Bulgar's murder changed the UK forever. It reshaped how child crime is prosecuted. It sparked debates about nature versus nurture, evil versus environment, and the age of criminal responsibility. His mother, Denise, has campaigned tirelessly for justice reform and to preserve her son's memory. In her words, "He was a beautiful baby, taken in the cruelest way possible. I'll never stop fighting for him." More than 30 years later, James Bulger is still remembered, not just for how he died, but for the conversations his case forced us to have about justice, forgiveness, and the darkness even children can carry. If you like the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.